Hello everyone! Today we are going to be working on the letter H in our writing books, which means you need to turn to pages 24, 24 with square rectangles, and 25 with all those letter H's. So grab your writing book, grab your markers, your crayons, whatever it is you're going to be writing and drawing with today, and make sure to grab your whiteboard, a marker for your dry erase board, and your eraser so that we can get going with the letter H. And H makes the sound. Let's get started with our shape page. This shape is a rectangle. Say rectangle. You got it. Now look at the pictures and name them with me. We have a rectangle, a suitcase, we have a truck, a house, and then look, there's a rectangle and then a blank spot for you to draw a rectangle. So let's go ahead and get practicing with our tracing. Go ahead and put your pointer finger out. We're going to start at the top and we are going to finger trace this rectangle. We're going to make a little line down, a line across, a little line up, and a big line across. And you made a rectangle. Now it's time for us to trace it with your marker, crayon, whatever it is that you have for tracing today. All right, let's get started. Now you see that arrow there? That arrow tells us where to start and which direction to draw. So we're going to point to the arrow, make a little line down. We're going to make a big line across the bottom, a little line up, and a big line across the top. And you made the suitcase. Let's do that again for the truck. Point to that top arrow, little line down, big line across the bottom, little line up, and a big line across the top. We're making rectangles. Go ahead and do that for the next two pictures too. And now it's time for us to draw our own rectangle. We have the little arrow here telling us where to start and points to which way to go. Little line down, big line across the bottom, little line up, big line across the top. Great work. It's time to go to the next page, page 25. Page 25, and this is a letter page, and this letter is the letter H. That's right. Do you know any H words? House. House is an H word. Or hat. Or hippopotamus. Or Hy-Vee. Maybe you've gotten groceries at Hy-Vee before. Have you seen a house? Maybe you live in a house. Maybe you live next to a house. Maybe you drive by a house or walk by a house. Or maybe you see a house in this book right here. Oh, wow. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and talk about some of the parts of this house. We have a roof. That's this part at the top. Roof is a very important for a house because it helps keep like wind and rain and everything from getting inside of your house. And we have windows to allow some sunlight in and for you to see what's happening outside. And we also have over here the door and a chimney. Let's see. Maybe we should color our houses today. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to color it like my house the best I can. All right, so go ahead and color your house. Maybe you want to add some trees, some bushes, or some window panes. I have a couple trees in my yard, so I'm going to add some trees here. All right, and now it's time for us to trace and write the letter H. Let's go ahead and point to the top H here. I'm going to point to the top. We're going to make a big line down, stop, jump to the top and go over here. Make another big line down, stop, jump to the middle, and a little line across the middle. And we traced the letter H. You got that right. We traced the letter H. So now let's practice tracing here with our smiley faces. So go ahead and put your finger on the first smiley face. Whoops, I just broke that crayon. Let's maybe use a different one then. Well, you know what? How about I use a marker instead so it shows up a little bit better anyway. All right, we're going to point to that big smiley face right there. All right, We're going to point to that. We're going to make our big line down. Stop. Now, we're going to go back to the top and make another big line down. Stop. And then a little line across. And you made the letter H. Let's try that again. Big line down. Stop. Jump back to the top and slide over. Big line down. Stop. Jump to the middle and a little line across the middle. Go ahead and do that for the last two H's. You did it. You made and traced all of those H's. Great work. Make sure to take a picture of those and show them to us later. But stay tuned because following this, you're going to practice letter H's on your whiteboard. So don't go anywhere. All right, let's practice writing the letter H. The first thing I want you to do is watch me as I write the letter H on my board. So I have my marker. I'm going to point to the very top of my whiteboard where my sticker is. Pointer is going to point. I'm going to put a marker tip here. I'm going to make a big line down. Stop. Jump to the top and slide over here. All right. So you see I'm back to the top, but I'm way over here now. I'm going to make a big line down. Stop. Then I'm going to jump to the middle, to the center, and I'm going to make a little line across like that. And this is the letter H, the letter H. Now you try it with me this time. You've had a chance to see it. Now you can try to write it with me. We're going to point to the top. Remember, we're going to make that big line down, stop, jump to the top, way over here. We're going to make another big line down, stop, jump to the center, the middle, and a little line across. And we made the letter H. Go ahead and try some letter H's today. Feel free if you want to take a picture or a video, you can share them with us on Seesaw. Nice work, everybody.